Hey, what's up guys, it's Merc here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Timeless Isle. Now, if you saw my latest video, you probably already know that it's an awesome place to go ganking. Fantastic for world PvP. But there are a lot of other really cool things about the Timeless Isle features that I've been spending a lot of time kind of playing through. In fact, probably the last 2 weeks I've spent the majority of my WoW playing time on the Timeless Isle. So yeah, there is a huge amount of stuff to do over there. I'm going to be taking you guys through, first of all, the Timeless quest line. Now the Timeless quest line gets given to you as soon as you sign in on patch 5.4. You get one of those instant quest pop-ups that will tell you to go to the Seat of Knowledge to see Chromie. And she'll basically give you this little item that'll transport you directly to the Timeless Isle, where you can, get to doing pretty much whatever you want. But the actual quest line itself focuses on the same kind of thing that Raytheon's quest line was focusing on. It's all about, the fact that Garrosh has gone just a little bit crazy with power, pride, whatever drove him to be insanely evil. And they're trying to find out what happened in the Vale of Eternal Spring, or the Vale of Eternal Sorrows, as it is now called in the raid, and just basically find out what Garrosh did, and I believe what they can do to stop him. Now, I'm not up to that part in the quest line yet, I'm just kind of trying to judge where it's going. It kind of intersects with Raytheon's quest line, which is focusing on the same thing, except his course of justice is a little bit more violent. He just would rather you kill Garrosh Hellscream rather than find out what he's up to, which I guess is fair enough. That's part of the legendary quest line though. I'm going to talk to that in another video, but definitely the two quest lines, the Timeless Isle and Raytheon, are very much intertwined this patch. So it should be interesting to see how this Timeless Isle actual quest line progresses. Now, that's not all. With the introduction of the Timeless Isle comes numerous rare spawns. Now, the rare spawns aren't exactly rare. They do respawn quite a lot, but chances are, if it's spawned, there's already people killing it. So, it does make it a little harder to kind of pick up those rare spawns with so many people on the Isle, but it also makes them easier to kill. Each rare spawn, to an extent, has a different difficulty level. Now, not all of them are super hard, but there are ones like the Archirus of Flame, hope I said that right, which, casts things from the sky and has a whole lot of abilities and whatnot, and a whole lot of health that are kind of hard. Rares like Cinderfall. Cinderfall's like a big elemental dude who just blasts everything, like just AoEs everything. And one false move and you're toast, quite literally. So while there are the challenging rare spawns, they are quite prevalent, and those rare spawns drop not only timeless coins, which are found on all the mobs on the Isle, but they also drop epics and cool rare items, which is awesome. And a lot of those items are really high item level. So I'm going to talk about that in a moment. Now, just going back quickly to timeless coins. Timeless coins are, as I said, found on all the mobs on the Isle, and plants and rocks and chests. Basically, if you touch anything on the Timeless Isle, you're going to get rewarded with timeless coins. And they can be used at numerous vendors across the Isle to pick up both gear and vanity items, pets, a bunch of stuff, actually, including a mount for 100,000 coins, which is sold by Emperor Xiao Hao, but you have to grind to Exalted with that guy before you can get it, and that rep takes a bit to get. So now, just quickly looking at my gear, you'll notice that a few of the pieces say timeless. Now, timeless gear is what happens when you combine a Burden of Eternity, which is a super rare item that can be found on the Isle, with one of the other less rare epics that you can find for your armor specialization, which, when combined with the Burden of Eternity, create a 535 item level timeless piece, which is the previous item level of heroic gear, of Throne of Thunder heroic gear, and, well, current item level of Throne of Thunder heroic gear, but previous tier content. Still, 535 item level is really high, so it's an awesome gap filler if you're gearing up, and hell, it's awesome just gear in general. Now, some of the stat allocation on the items is a little iffy because it's all randomly generated. So you might end up getting something terrible, but you might end up getting something really awesome as well, like my All Mastery boots, which I thought were pretty damn cool. Alright, so on top of everything else that you've got to do on the Timeless Isle, you also have the bosses who drop the gear that you really need. The big world bosses. So you've got the 4 Celestials, you've got Chi-Ji, Yulon, Niu Zhao, and... oh no, I'm missing one. I had these memorized. Zuen. So you've got the 4 Celestials, and they're in the middle, and you can form raid groups for those. They won't attack you unless you attack them, so no worries with those ones. And also, there is another special legendary only world boss. You need the legendary cloak to get over to the bridge, to the area where he's at. There's some more cool stuff up on that mountain that you can get when you have the legendary cloak. I'll talk about that in another video. But this world boss is called Ordos. Now, he's actually a pretty tough fight. Simple mechanics, but if you do it wrong, you'll fail epically. So, yeah, I managed to get a kill on him. Got some cool loot. And by that I mean a bag of gold, because I'm terribly unlucky. But normally he could drop PvP gear, PvE gear, all sorts of stuff. I actually had the Grievous Gladiator's Cloak of something drop off Chi-Ji when I killed it earlier in the week. So yeah, really good gear that drops off these guys, and definitely a must do each week. Like, if you've got the cloak, I definitely suggest killing both of those world bosses each week, because they do drop awesome stuff. And they are just awesome fights. Now, there is a lot more to do on the Isle, but I'm running out of time in the video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. Perhaps I can provide you with a short answer, or maybe I could even make a video about it if there's something in particular you want to see about this patch. So, yeah. Let me know what you thought of the Timeless Isle. It's pretty badass. Pretty happy with this patch in general. So yeah, let me know what you thought, and don't forget to hit the video with a like if you enjoyed it. This is Merc out. Cheers.